So nothing fancy today. Not a proper long vlog, just a bit of an update with some much needed flair, because I'm sick of doing these things without giving you guys at least a little something to make it worth watching. Case in point, I got my wannabe ready to run your country around mini mic. I wonder if this is even picking up anything. There's no way to be sure until I listen to this. I hope it sounds good. Some lighting, my green dots. They're spiritual orbs. They show up when I need them. So I'll get right to it. I'm way too freaking busy right now to actually make regular content. I don't know when the next time my next proper video is going to be, whether it's a movie review or another analysis or even like any X number of things that I've been thinking about working on. The summer has officially begun, thus does my seasonal job that I have. It's a reasonable job. It's a fun job sometimes, stressful job, time-consuming job. What's more, I even am in the process of getting a raise right now, which is much needed. Oh, so refreshing. I dare even say motivating. So I've got that going for me. I've got this movie that I need to fucking finish. For those of you who might have forgotten, I'm working on a short film. It's my second short film, one that I made in conjunction with the people with whom I made the last short film. And it's taken a long time. Partially out of the painstaking detail that goes into editing a film with sound and video and creative decisions that aren't all the way finalized yet, because, you can only do that so much while looking at raw material. And then there's the fact that I'm having hills and valleys of existential questioning as to whether that's the kind of thing I really want to put my energy into for the time being. It comes, it goes. Some days I'm like, wow, I have a real love-hate relationship with this film, and it parallels the inner workings of my mind and the sociological ramifications of my immediate surroundings in life. Other times I'm like, you know what, this is the product of many people's efforts and dedication, and it should therefore be finished as soon as possible. Two very passionate, emotionally driven states of mind just constantly colliding with one another. All of this while worrying about money and the state of my channel, the fact that any creative stuff that I could be doing is being put into my job or this passion project. I'm really hazy, and when you're hazy, it's hard to dump any amount of energy into stuff that you'd ordinarily do, i.e. movie reviews or pop culture analysis or think pieces, what have you. And yet through all of that, I've still been working on other stuff. It's not like, I'm not doing anything. So the main point of this update is to inform y'all on what's going on. Like, what am I doing creatively while I'm hitting that around back and forth like a goddamn tennis ball? I guess the biggest one is I'm technically on a Let's Play channel. My other half is going by the moniker Frantic Prayer, and we are establishing a backlog of gaming content. Our first session was with Zelda Breath of the Wild, wherein we relearned the fundamentals of doing a Let's Play. Because I do have some history in doing that. I mean, excluding that last video I did where I just played Mario Maker for an obnoxious amount of time. I was part of a channel called Broken Shades. I'm still part of a channel called Broken Shades. It's not dead. It's just nothing's been added to it in years. But now there's talk about maybe getting the band back together and maybe doing that. Not sure when it's going to happen. Hopefully sometime during the summer while I'm trying to figure everything else out. But going back to Frantic Prayer, it's been fun. I've been passing on my editing knowledge, and it's been really cool to see it seep its way into the mind of an innocent. It's an excuse to play video games and yell at each other and reflect on, our time we've had together in our relationship. So if you're into the comedy stylings of things such as...
That's the gate to the next area. So you play this by ear. There's a bunch of dudos down there who want to find you. I don't believe it.
then I suggest you go check that out. There will be links at the end of this video, along with links to other things. The main other thing being my boy Jeff, who I've talked about a couple of times on this channel. He was the one who spearheaded Kickback, my previous short film that I edited and co-directed. It's a nostalgic piece for me now, which is surreal. It's surreal that that's nostalgic. I'm nostalgic for the year 2016, back when my purpose seemed clearer, and things generally seemed more fun, and concrete, and easy to understand. All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out places. I never learned the words to that song. These are wrong, oh so wrong. But Jeff has been doing real well for himself. He's currently back from another bout with school. Bout as if it's a disease that comes and goes. And it is. He's been on the grind for video production and various audio-visual projects over there, mostly because he kind of built a department for that sort of thing from the ground up himself. So I've been in the loop of whatever projects he's been responsible for over there, and I just want to give him and all of his creative endeavors a shout-out because he's a good friend of mine. It's a little hard to hammer that home personally because I'm too busy trying to figure my own goddamn life out and rationalizing the irrational, like the fact that this movie's still not done. Why'd I have to crash my car, guys? Why'd I have to crash my car? Why did I have to crash my car, guys? These are made for that. But I just want to remind everyone that Kickback is indeed a thing, and regardless of what's getting in the way in my fucking noggin right now, that's going to continue to be the case, even if I have to reevaluate just how ambitious I can get with those projects and how involved I can be. I don't know, because life, because money, because work obligations. I don't even know what this vlog is anymore. It's a vlog now. I mean, it's going to be a short one, hopefully, by the time I'm done with it. But along with being an update, it's clearly becoming an opportunity for me to vent some frustrations going on with me. And it is just with me, no one else. I want to make that distinction right fucking now. Can you hear my bones moving? Can you hear it? It's a high-quality $5 product right here. Go watch Kickback. I mean, it's been out for a while now, but if for whatever reason you're subscribed to my channel and you weren't aware of or have yet to give this project a whirl, go for it. I personally think it's a pretty solid way to spend about 20 minutes or so. And it'll be forever symbolic of where I would hope to be down the line in some shape or form, as well as the friendship I've made with these amazing people who are patient, are compassionate, and have a similar sensibility of storytelling and art as I do, even though they're not at all like me, a lot of them, most of the time. So go watch Kickback, and the same day I'm dropping this, hopefully, assuming I stay on time for this, I actually uploaded the entirety of the original score to this channel with a playlist that I'll leave the link for at the end of this video. I'm probably going to take the opportunity to whip up a little intro for it that'll only be accessible through the playlist. Ooh, exclusivity. A little Easter egg for my dedicateds. Amreal YouTuber. Amreal success. I put the suck in success. I'm not a joke. You're a joke. So that's about it. I don't want to waste any more of your time. My output is, for the time being, irregular as hell. I don't know when or how elaborate the next video will be. Expect more music to drop, because I've got a backlog of music, as is being shown here, that could probably live on this channel and give y'all something to listen to or look at, I don't know. And go check out my friend's shit, because he's getting really good, and I'm proud to be his friend, and I hope that I can finish our movie.